Dawson, to get that goal, I'm sure feels really good, just knowing that, you want to feel good about yourself going into the preseason or into the regular season. Just take me through that there, what you saw from Dougie on that play.
Yeah, obviously, Zets made a pass down to Dougie, and to be honest, Dougie shoots a lot from there. So I was net front waiting for it, and then obviously got a stick on it, and lucky enough went through the 5-hole. But it's obviously good to get a goal there before going into the regular season. Just get that feeling back, and it's one thing to be scoring in practice and working on all that, but to finally get that look in the game and for it to go in, it was a nice feeling.
Do you kind of like that position right in front of the net, taking away the eyes and being that little agitator there?
I like all positions, yeah, but it worked out good. Obviously, you just find that open spot where a guy's not filling. If you got a guy down low, a guy high, you find the net front, or vice versa. So in that scenario, there was no one there, so I went there, and lucky enough, I got that stick on it.
You talk about wanting to feel good about your game. I mean, there's another player in Alexander Holtz who got his first goal, and I know he's been looking for that for a while. What do you sort of take for that for him?
Yeah, obviously, his game is a lot around that, so for him to put one in, he's obviously a good buddy of mine, and we're talking all the time, having fun together, and for him to get that one, obviously, it's a nice feeling to see him have that smile on his face, so that's obviously a big thing for him with this game against the Bruins.
Gets a little tense there at the end as the scoreline gets a little closer, but what did you like about just the sticking to the right attitude to close it out there?
Yeah, it's always good, when you have those leads in game, teams are making pushes, and sometimes you stop it, but sometimes, they get that extra edge, and, they got those chances and they capitalize, and but I like the way we were. We went back out there and we, killed off those 6-on-5s, and, Tuna made a good forecheck there, and lucky enough he got that little breakaway and finished it off for us. So we're happy to go home with the win tonight.
Ready for the regular season?
Yeah, I'm really happy for it now to come.
So we've talked a lot, obviously, but that must feel like such a relief to you as someone who's known to score goals to finally get that through in this preseason.
Yeah, it's nice. I've been working hard for it, so I think it was well deserved as well.
Do you feel that after that goal came, you were a little bit looser in your play, maybe not as much thinking about that part?
Maybe a little bit. I didn't think about it too much. I just wanted to do my best out there, work hard for the team. And I think we did well as a team. It was maybe not as pretty at times, but a win is a win though.
What did you see on that play where you fed the puck to Jack for that goal?
No, I just got it from Marino behind the net there. So I saw Jack was backdoor, and I was just trying to find it between the stick and the goalie.
And you kind of know that when you get Jack the puck, he'll do something special with it.
Yeah, he's doing something special every time we get it to him.
Just for you, how do you feel overall about your preseason and just knowing that, this final step now is onto the regular season?
No, I'm feeling good. I feel I made a strong case for myself this preseason, and rookie tournament, scrimmage, and all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to what's upcoming next.
What are the things that you feel may put you in a spot, especially after tonight, to say, I feel like I made a good impression here?
And I think it showed this game too that, of course I can score goals at this level too. So I think that's the biggest reason this game. The games before I've been shown that I can work hard, use my body, and help my teammates out there.
Lindy, we talked this morning about Alex and looking for that goal and maybe gripping his stick too tight. He gets that opening goal of the game. Did you see a sense of relief from him, or what did you kind of make of what he did there?
Just he was in the right spot. I mean, I thought that line played well, made a couple of great plays, and he found that open hole. It's similar to some of the opportunities. He knows where to be, and I was happy that it went in for him.
What did you like about, despite the fact that the score line kept getting a little closer towards the end, your team defending and sort of sticking to the structure?
Yeah, you know what, I actually I thought part of the training was when the game tightened up, we wanted to see who could handle the pressure. I didn't like a couple of plays we made in the last 3-4 minutes, just puck plays. And if we're going to be in that situation, every guy, we've been practicing this, and every guy has to have confidence in what we want to try to do and where we want to put pucks. Off of one face-off, we shot one in the bench. It might have been shooting at me, I don't know. I thought we had another puck we could have carried out, and we just shot it down the ice and iced it. So, just composure. We're going to continue to work on it. I think I'd say we still got work to do.
Mm-hmm. Your thoughts on McKenzie and just the way he played tonight?
I thought played well. I really thought both goalies played well. There was nothing our goalie could have done on the second goal and the third goal. Yeah, same thing. So they gave us big saves at the right time. I thought McKenzie looked really strong again.
A nice problem to have, two goaltenders playing well.
Well, it's become a two-goaltender league, so it puts a smile on my face after what we dealt with last year. So I'm happy both guys have had a great camp for us.
Was the plan all along to switch halfway in the game?
Yeah.
Was that, yeah. And just for Dawson, I was talking to him before, and he said, he felt he's had a good preseason, but to get that goal, despite, that he's scored in this league before, how important is that sometimes for a young player going into the regular season to get that goal?
Well, when you play 4 or 5 games and you don't have any goals, and we have, a couple other players that are in that category, you'd like to go into the regular season feeling pretty good about your game. I like the fact that we end up winning. We end up winning the last game. We had to battle hard at the end. So, in Dawson's case, if you're getting the opportunities, he set up some really good opportunities that didn't turn into goals. But to get one for getting rewarded for being around the front of the net, that was a great goal by him.
I haven't had a chance to look at the final numbers, but certainly towards the middle of the game, the face-offs were really not playing in your favor. Is that something you really need to have your centerman focus on right now? Those numbers in the last couple of games have been a bit off.
Well, I think I've been letting guys, I haven't been overplaying Holla or McLeod on face-offs. I want to see what Jack can do. I want to see what Mercer can do. When we get matchups and they're tighter, you're probably going to see a heavier load with McLeod taking the draws. And when Nico's back, we know what he can bring. So we've got some guys that, maybe they're a year away from being really good on faceoffs. But I can tell you one thing, they work on them every day. And we're going to continue to work on them.
Ready for the regular season now?
They're ready.
Talking about Dawson's center play, outside of the faceoffs, if you need him in that role, what did you think about him the couple games he played at center?
I thought he played well. You notice his puck play. I like the fact that he can get through the middle of the ice, and he wants pucks through the middle of the ice.
You changed up the defensive pairings a little bit with Smith going with Severson and Graves with Marino. Did you like what you saw from those mix-ups?
I thought second period, our puck play, I liked the way we defended, but our puck play wasn't, we probably had 7 to 10 puck plays by a defenseman that, overall we need to clean up.